It was during COVID time when we had all that isolation time at home, and I did a lot of soul searching to see what I really wanted to do with my life. And I really don't know why I never thought of fostering before, but as soon as I had it in my head, I started researching and realised that that is exactly what I wanted to do.
I've always worked in childcare, and it was kind of a stepping stone for me. My children were very young, I wanted to stay at home with them, and fostering for me was a way of still working as a professional, being at home with my children, but absolutely making a difference.
We wanted to go ahead and provide a loving, caring home to a child that might not have access to that. When we got into the whole fostering journey, the ratios of foster parents versus children that were in fostering was huge. There was a massive gap. And that got us interested into the whole thing.
My favourite memories are when they have maybe been adopted or they've moved on and gone back to family, and then they come back to see you, settled, and have got their forever home. That's definitely our favourite memory, my favourite memory.
We have very, very frightened, very vulnerable children coming into your home, and they put all their trust into you completely. And as my role as a foster carer, it's to love them and nurture them and to try healing for whatever they've been through, and to see them transition into different little human beings than when they first arrived. It's the best thing ever.
Oh, I'd like to think we make a huge difference to that baby's life. We often take babies straight from hospital, so you are everything to that baby. You've got to recognise their feeding cues, you've got to jump hurdles, sometimes they come with milk allergies, you've got to recognise when you need to take them to the doctors, So yeah, definitely a huge difference to that baby's life.
It wouldn't be fair for me to say fostering is very easy. It's not. It requires a massive heart and a lot of patience.
A lot of space in your heart.
Yeah.
A lot of space, a lot of patience, you need the space in your home.
Yeah.
If you already have a family, you need to consider the dynamics of your own family and introducing other people into it, because you don't want to upset the equilibrium that you already have. What I would say, don't be afraid to ask questions. Sometimes you feel like your questions are not appropriate, or you feel like they're a bit awkward. Do it. Pick up the phone, call Foster Wales. Our social workers that we've had over the years have been absolutely fantastic in handling any type of question we've thrown at them.
But on a daily basis, just if I've got a little one who doesn't talk, who doesn't walk, and just seeing those very, very first things that children do. I've got a little girl at the moment who is almost 3, and she doesn't have very much speech and language, and last week she said yes and no, and these are huge, huge rewards for me to be able to see that we've got that far.
Anybody who's considering fostering should definitely do their research. There's lots of ways that you can do that. You can speak to other foster carers, you can speak to somebody within the fostering team. It's a massive life decision because it impacts your whole entire family. It's been the best decision for us as a family, and I'm an absolute massive advocate for fostering.
Makes you feel like you're doing the right thing.
Definitely.
That whatever you thought of, the theory in your head, the practical is the reward from when you see the child just exhale and relax and be comfortable to eat their breakfast as if they're eating it in their own home, be comfortable to happily change their clothes or pick up the remote and change the channel because they feel like it's theirs as well. That's where I think that we feel like we've done what we set out to do, provide a home that the child can feel like is their own home.
Being a foster carer to me means absolutely everything. There is nothing else I would want to do at all. It's not easy by any means, but the rewards are absolutely amazing.